Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing a THORPE Park Resort merchandise tips and tricks video. Now, if you do go on to enjoy the video, make sure to comment down below any thoughts and opinions you guys have, because I really do like replying to you lot in the comments. Also, the little rundown for today's video, I'm going to be talking about all the shops and where they are. I'm going to be talking about prices, and I'm also going to be talking about my personal recommendations for merchandise. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first merchandise store I'm going to talk about in today's video is the Swarm Shop. Now, the Swarm Shop is located in a small shipping container next to the game stand on Swarm Island. You'll find this just outside the exit of the actual ride itself. Now, you may be thinking, why is it in a shipping container? Now, this is because this is only open on peak days. If you don't know what peak days are, they are basically when the park is at its busiest time and the park wants to divert the crowds away from the sort of central stores. So open the little mini stores up to sort of, draw the crowds in from the ride they've just been on. Obviously, this, being a smaller shop still doesn't mean that hasn't got much merchandise within it. It has stuff ranging from t-shirts to jumpers to resins to drinks. Obviously, all the stuff you would find in a general normal store, but just in a shipping container. Now, I'd say if you're going to the park to buy a t-shirt, I would probably bring about £20. Prices for the t-shirts range from about £18 to £20 anyway, so bringing that money will just sort of ensure that you're going to have enough money for that. If you're looking to buy a jumper, I'd probably bring about £40 because they usually range from about £30 to £35. They're a bit pricey, I wouldn't properly recommend them. I would much more recommend a t-shirt. Obviously, if you've gone to buy the resins, I would also bring about £20 just in case these are a little bit pricey on the day. Now, the Swarm Shop isn't the only on-peak shop that they have at the park. The Saw Shop is also very, very similar to this, located just outside the exit with the shipping container, just like Swarm. This has stuff ranging from some really cool pens that are acting like syringes, some really cool mugs, obviously t-shirts, jumpers. I've explained the price of the t-shirts and jumpers just a minute ago. Pens I'll probably bring about a £10 to £15. For the mugs I'll probably bring £20 to £25. I reckon that would fit it nicely there. They're the main real reasons to go to these shops, only really for the t-shirts, the mugs and that sort of stuff. You wouldn't really want to go for these shops for drinks. Like I said, I would much rather buy one of the refill drinks than this. Moving past Saw then, and we move up to Colossus. Now, the Colossus shop is the first built shop we're going to be talking about today. Now, this obviously is where you buy your ride photos. It's got the general sort of t-shirts, hoodies, like I've just explained. But, however, you also do have some plush toys that you can buy there. I'd say they range from about £15 to £20 as well. I don't know why you'd want to buy a plush, but if that's what you're into, then definitely pick one of them up for about £20-ish. Obviously, they've got a sweet stand. They've got a new ride photo system, I'm pretty sure, where you get to print off your photos. And lots more. Obviously, most of these shops now are just going to be a little bit of a rinse and repeat. So obviously they're going to have similar shirts and hoodies with just different designs on them. However, this does sell some sweets, some drinks. It does have a Coca-Cola refill stand, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, it also sells plushies as well. Okay, so moving on to one of the biggest stores in the park. Now, this is the Mega Store. This is pretty much located smack bang in the middle of Amity. It's not really that hard to miss. Obviously, you come into this store after you've come off the Walking Dead ride. That is the shop where it's got the little mini walkthrough section in it. This is probably one of the best shops I recommend for the park. It has pretty much merchandise from every single ride, as well as like food, drinks, sweets. So obviously, it's got some of the Walking Dead merch in there as well, because obviously that kind of feeds into this shop. It's got some cool posters, you've got all sorts. It's, like I said, it's probably one of the best shops you can go to on the park. You've also got, similar to this, is the Island shop in the Dome. Obviously, I would recommend this as well. It's pretty much the exact same as the Mega Store on a smaller scale. It's got pretty much, I'd say, yeah, it's got merchandise from pretty much all of the rides at the park. You've also, like I said, got posters and even some special THORPE Park exclusive posters, which I do have. I need to put it in a frame, but I'm waiting to find a good setup for that. They've also got, obviously, where you can recharge your refill cups. If you don't know what the refill cups are, they're basically cups you buy on the day for about £10. And after you've used them for the day, you can bring it back another day and just reactivate them for a cheaper price. You can reactivate and buy these from this shop as well. You've obviously got your general, like I said, hoodies for the rides. Obviously, you've got all sorts. They've got pins, pop badges. They've got everything you can imagine in this shop up here. So this is probably one I would highly recommend. Obviously, with it being in the Dome, it's for easy access as well. So if you're coming out of the park or coming into the park, you want to buy something, then 100% get in there. But if you're just walking around the park midday and want to buy something, I would definitely recommend the Mega Store. Moving on to another shop I would totally recommend. This is the Nemesis shop. Now, a Nemesis Inferno shop all you Alton Towers fans, the Nemesis Inferno shop is basically very similar to the Mega Store, in which it's got a bunch of merch from Inferno, obviously with not really having that much variety, obviously with it being the Inferno shop, but it does also have drinks. It even has 2 refill stands in there, also some posters and some just generic jungle sort of merchandise. Also, just behind the counter, there is some Fright Nights merch for you guys to buy if you want to go get some of that. I'm probably personally going to wait until Fright Nights happens this year to buy some new merch. That is there if you do want to buy it. They've got hats, t-shirts. Hats I would probably bring about £30 for, whether or not they'll be about 20 to 25. Really, it's different. But yeah, I'll totally recommend this shop, plainly if you're going to stop for some drinks and just some general store action. Obviously, it's fairly far away from the Mega Store and obviously the Island shop, definitely. So if you're around that area, definitely stop in there, get a snack or a drink. Okay, so one of the last shops we're going to talk about in today's video is the Angry Birds Land shop. Now this shop, I wouldn't really say is themed to anything. It is a very good shop if like I said, if you're looking for sweets and stuff. They have loads and loads of sweets. They have tons of sweets. It is unbelievable. They've got some Angry Birds toys, some plushies and stuff like that. I think they have 2 poster stands where you can buy some posters. Obviously, this is mainly just like a kids store. They've got magnets, they've got key rings, all that sort of stuff, you know, tailored really to most of the island itself, but also some Angry Birds one mixed in with the Thorpe Park theme as well. Obviously, just to commemorate your day at the park. Now, like I said, these probably wouldn't be one of the ones I would totally recommend, but it is there if you do want to go and buy some sweets for it. Okay, so that is it for today's video, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, definitely subscribe, because I will have videos out every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I have Friday Night's construction updates out every week. I went to Thorpe Park last Sunday and filmed one on Monday. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, check out that video that I released a couple of days back. And without further ado, I will see you guys later.